We are back with some more Legacy franchise, and we have the Super Bowl for Season 1 wrapped up. I'm recording this pretty late at night, so we're just going to try to breeze through everything, get you guys caught up to where we're at, and, get prepared for the offseason. So, obviously, you guys know how our game went. The Ravens handled their business, beat the Browns 49-21, and they beat the Panthers 38-35. I watched most of the game. The Ravens got out. I think that he was up. I want to say he was up like 30-6 or 30-10. He was up. Trey was up very, very early, and Kylo made a brilliant push at the end to come back. But Trey, finished the job, and he wins like his 600th Super Bowl. Trey just constantly wins Super Bowls, dude. It's crazy. The man just always is winning. So he is this Madden's first season Super Bowl winner. We are in the final re-sign stage, and I did end up re-signing a couple people. So I'm happy with that. We'll go ahead and show you guys that real quick if I can. I don't know why I'm like lost in the sauce right now. That's not the place I should have been. It should be here. League transactions. So we did re-sign our backup right guard, Phil Haynes, 1 year, $2.26 million. Still pretty young. He's like a 67, 68 overall. Not bad. And I did end up re-signing Dwayne Brown, 1 year, $9.3 million. I'm going to try to find a new center and right tackle. I think it would have been asking too much for me to try to figure out a new center, a new right tackle, and a new left tackle. And try to fill holes in the defense. And he didn't regress too much. I believe he's a 78 overall. 77 or 78, I can't remember. So I'm okay with that. 1 year deal. Keep him for another season. He'll most likely will be walking next season. I don't see myself re-signing him. But, I think it was well worth it to keep him around for another season while we try to rebuild this offensive line. Our guards are fine, but we need a new center. We need a new right tackle. So we'll see what the free agency is looking like. I might just be going back after Brandon Shell if there's some butt cheeks right tackles, but we'll have to see who ends up there. I'll show you guys the other people I could have re-signed. There's 15 others, so I'm actually letting quite a bit of players walk. A lot of backups here. Quandre Diggs. He's just old. If it was a 1 or 2 year deal, I'd be open to signing him, but I'm going to let him go. Marquise Blair will be our new starting free safety next season. Gerald Everett, another one. We did re-sign Will Dissly, but he's 28. He had a great season with us. Had some big games, but 4 year deal. I don't think I want to lock myself into Gerald Everett for that long. I could pick up maybe even draft a tight end late, try to develop him, or sign a tight end in the free agency if there's a decent guy there. I'm not too sure. We'll have to see how that plays out. Trey Flowers, pretty obvious one. I was expecting him to leave from the get-go. And Rashad Penny, another one, expecting him to leave. No reason to re-sign Rashad. And Al Woods is another one I was very close to re-signing because he played solid for us. He'd be good as just depth since Geno Atkins did retire. But I'm going to let him walk. I can always go re-sign him in free agency if I need to. Like I said, Ethan, Brandon Shell both leaving, and then some backups over here. So all those guys will be walking. And, no trades for us. I tried to trade Quandre so hard. I was messaging a lot of people, trying to see if I could tag him and trade him. No one bit. But I'm going to go through some off-season, or the retired players here, some decently notable players. Delaney Walker gone. Gino, like I said, gone. Mercedes Lewis also gone. Mike Remmers. Who else is some? Emmanuel Sanders is gone. Ryan Kerrigan. Joe Flacco. That man's gone. Gerald McCoy's gone. The Cardinals losing 2 players. Interesting. Kareem Jackson. Nothing really too crazy. No, like insane. Tim Tebow. Good old Tim Tebow. Larry Fitzgerald retired. Frank Gore. Golden. Yeah, these are just a bunch of free agents. And those are some coaches. But that is that. There's really not much to talk about in these. I can't show you guys my scouted players because people from the league watch these videos, and obviously we're not in the draft, so I can't really go through, all the scouted players. I will show you guys my squad. Let me back out real quick. We have a decent amount of cap, so we can, try to hit on a couple people in the free agency. Currently, we have $48 million in the salary cap, and for some reason, it doesn't show the money that you have to put towards your rookie contracts. So if there's a possibility I could be getting a first rounder by trading picks next year to get a first rounder this year. I don't know if that's happening or not, but if it doesn't, it's about $15 million that I'm gonna have to give to my rookies. So I technically have around $30 million to spend, and I don't see myself going super hard and splashing all that. But there could be a player like if there's a decent player out there, I might go really hard to get him on the team. We'll just have to see who hits the market and all that. But before we end this video, I'm going to show you guys the squad and kind of my plans through the offseason. You guys can let me know what you think down below. Obviously, our receivers are set. Tyler DK Eskridge, that's locked in. Russell's locked in. Chris Carson's locked in. Nick Ballore locked in. Need a new receiving back. Is it DJ Dallas? I don't know. Maybe we can find someone in the free agency for cheap. Dwayne Brown, like I said, he's staying for one more year. Next season we'll replace him. Damian Lewis here. Gabe Jackson still here. Hopefully you can find a new center and right tackle. Just don't feel like paying Posick the money, and Brandon Shell's old. Will Dissly's here and Colby, so we'll have to find a new tight end. Maybe Will Dissly takes the starting job. Not quite sure yet. Like I said, it all depends on who hits the market. Who falls to us in drafts and stuff. So it'll all depend on that. Jamal's still our strong safety. Linebackers are all staying the same unless, there's some huge upgrade I can get for Cody. Quandra is gone, so Marquise Blair will be our new free safety. I'm very excited to see how he plays out because he looks pretty solid. 25, 6'1", 91 speed, 92 acceleration, 87 hit power, decent zone. So excited to see how he plays. All my corners are staying besides Trey Flowers, so that's one that I am actually hoping to get in the draft. I scouted a lot of corners, so I'm hoping to replace that in the draft, not free agency. Fingers crossed on that. Defensive line, no Geno. Al Wood's going to be gone as well. It's going to need some work. I don't know if Carlos is going to be good enough to get the start. Definitely still going to give Darrell Taylor the shot. He'll be starting, but it'll be him and Puna, and then the second defensive tackle spot and the other defensive end spot are going to be weak. So we're going to have to figure that out. Special teams, Michael Dixon, Jason Myers staying. I'm keeping the same playbooks. I almost changed my defensive playbook, but I'm going to roll it back with Seattle offense and defense. Just give it another season. See what we can do. Overall, I think for our first season, we had a really good season. I mean, we didn't lose a single game in the regular season. 17-0, made it to the NFC Championship. And I'm gonna be honest, if I didn't have such a bad start to the game, there's a really good chance I win that because the second half I played really well. I outscored them pretty good. But just being down 26-0 against a good opponent, you're not gonna win. I mean, unless you get severely bailed out. And we tried, we lost by 9, basically a one-score game. If I make the extra points, 8, but one-score game. I think it's a decent season. I think next season it's the same goal. It's the Super Bowl. I mean, I think we got to try to at least win at least one. I mean, last Madden I only won one Super Bowl. I didn't even make it to a championship game with the Colts. So we've already succeeded that. Last Madden with the Colts, I couldn't even make it to the damn championship round. This year we already did, which is great. But that's it for this video. Just wanted to do a quick recap of the final re-sign stage here and the playoffs. Next episode might be a few days as we get through our offseason, so it will be a recap of free agency. Once our free agency is either almost done or fully completed, I'll upload that, and then it will be a draft video, and then we're back into Season 2. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one.